For most of us, it's our first piece of identity. The single document that proves you belong, that unlocks your future, your education, your passport, your rights. But when you need a copy, the process can feel like a relic from another era. Long lines, confusing offices, lost paperwork. What if I told you the key to all of this is now in the palm of your hand? That you can secure your vital record without leaving your home? The truth is, government sites can be mazes, and one wrong step can cost you weeks. But in the next 8 minutes, you're getting the master key. This is your complete step-by-step guide to applying for your birth certificate online. And if you stay to the end, I'll reveal the one tiny mistake that derails most applications, so you can avoid it completely. Let's start not with the website, but with your preparation. This is the most important phase. First, you must find your country's one official vital records or civil registration portal. Search for terms like United States National Vital Records Office or United Kingdom. Apply for birth certificate online. The official site will almost always have a .gov or .gov. +1. Web address. Be wary of third-party sites that charge extra fees for simple forms. Once you've found it, gather your digital toolkit. You will need specific information: the full name on the original birth record, the exact date and place of birth, and the full names of both parents. Then, gather your documents. You'll need clear, scanned copies of your government-issued photo ID, like a passport or driver's license, and possibly a proof of address. If you're applying for your child's certificate, you'll likely need both parents' IDs. Have a credit or debit card ready for payment, and use a reliable email address you check often. Treat your smartphone as a scanner. Use a well-lit space and a free scanning app to get clear, flat PDFs of every document. Now, let's walk through the portal itself. While every country's site looks different, the steps are remarkably similar. First, locate the correct application form. This is usually under Vital Records or Birth Certificate. You will select the type of certificate, often a certified copy and your relationship to the person on the certificate. Now, you'll fill in the digital form. This is where precision is non-negotiable. Type every name, every date, exactly as it should appear on the original record. No nicknames. Double-check every field. This data is matched against the National Registry, and an inconsistency is the fastest way to get your application flagged. Next, you'll upload your supporting documents. Follow the site's specifications for file format and size. Ensure every scan is legible, with all 4 corners of the ID visible. A blurry document will delay you. Then you'll proceed to payment. Use the secure portal provided. After payment, you will be shown a review page. Do not skip this. Review every single detail one last time. A typo here can mean a month-long delay. Finally, submit. The moment you do, you must save or note down your application reference or acknowledgement number. This is your only proof and your tracking tool. You should also receive an email confirmation almost immediately. With your application submitted, here's what happens next. Processing is not instant. Set realistic expectations. It can take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, sometimes more. Use your reference number to log back into the portal and check your status. There's often a track application section. The certificate will usually be delivered by secure mail, though some places now offer encrypted digital copies. If you hear nothing after the estimated time, contact the office using the inquiry method on their site. Always have your reference number ready. Remember that critical mistake I mentioned at the start? Here it is. The number one error that pushes applications into a manual review hell is rushing the name fields. Inputting a current nickname instead of the birth name, or transposing a single letter in a parent's surname. The computer system looks for an exact match. A typo is a red flag. Slow down. Compare what you type letter for letter against an existing ID or document. You are not just filling out a form. You are claiming your official identity in the digital world. This process empowers you to access education, travel, and your fundamental rights. You now have the blueprint. If this guide made a daunting process clear, please like this video. It helps others find it. Subscribe for more content that simplifies your civic life. Comment your country below. We might do a deep dive on your specific portal next. For a downloadable checklist of everything you need, check the link in the description. Now go, secure your record, and unlock your next big step. Thanks for watching.